Yeah, you ready?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yo, you ready?
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2,
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
You
2.
ready? Sound good now. Here we go. Yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, it's about that time,
And
Here we go.
hello everyone, welcome back to the Let's Talk podcast. And back again, I have Sean Lewis.
Hello. Hello.
And
Sorry, I didn't think it was loud enough.
Hello?
Hello?
no, it's fine. You can hear it.
Okay.
And the other one from the previous episode, that's about an hour long. Ben Courage.
Courage.
Yes.
Messed that up.
If none of you true Wiggle fans not know, that is Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car he's playing there. And for the first time, Seth.
Hello.
And also Callum.
Doing boy!
I saw in the
Yeah, the
waveform
spike.
thing, it was like
Yeah, you can...
massive.
Alright,
Just
so
nice to greet the listeners.
yeah, I don't know what we're going to talk about because
No,
you know,
Jack,
we covered
we've
lots
got a lot to talk about.
We
today.
have a lot to talk
We actually
about.
do have a lot to talk about.
We have
Sean made an interesting point just before we started.
Would you care
Oh.
to elaborate on that, Sean?
Would I care to elaborate? At what point?
That
Other
very interesting
singing.
point.
The referral of China to the World Trade Organization by the Australian government.
Oh, thanks, Sean, for that question. Well, I was just wondering, Sean,
Yes.
what's your opinion on the ongoing trade war between Australia and China and the geopolitical effects of that, not only within Australia but abroad?
Well, if you pardon my French, I think it's a bit.
No.
Yeah, bleep it. Like, just bleep it for me,
totally
please.
uncensored.
And you know that's just my opinion on it, but really it's a series of it's something that's built up over time. There's been a lot
Yeah.
of rubbish coming from both sides,
Mhm.
a lot of angry tweeting, so a lot of rubbish to be honest. And
Or
it's
about the war crime stuff.
just about everything really. It's a whole stack of things, and
Fair enough.
JP, what would be your opinions?
Yeah,
on
what are your thoughts on the
geopolitical
China being
environment?
referred to the World Trade Organization, the WTO, by Australia for their ongoing trade war, their tariffs, and that stuff?
well, I actually do not know.
You don't know, Jack.
If I said something, it would be like Lucky Book in the first
Okay, at least he's honest.
Okay, no, but at
where
least,
he
at least
doesn't know
Lockie
what we're
sounded,
talking about.
Yeah, but at least Lockie sounded like he knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, but he
No,
didn't though.
He's endorsed by the Communist Republic of China. He can't say Jack is.
Jack is a CCP spy.
Oh god.
Guys, Jack is a CCP spy.
Yeah, well, you know.
You know, same as hell. Gotta chase the bag somehow.
Yeah.
You gotta get that
I
bag
don't
somehow,
know.
you know.
Yeah, well, by going into Aldi,
Xi Jinping
it's an Aldi bag.
personally, Xi Jinping personally actually recruited Jack for the job.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Recruited.
Yeah.
I mean, where else is he gonna get the budget for Batfella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah, no,
Jack,
we should.
Can we talk about Batfella?
The
Yeah.
budget and the budget.
Yeah,
for
actually, that's another thing we should talk
Unlimited.
about
We
is
have the whole
Batfella,
treasury
which,
of the
that.
Chinese
we have the
Communist
whole
Party.
treasury. of
which
the
we
United
did
States.
say last time when we had Bell on the show that you guys will be the first ones to hear about. So
Ooh.
here we are. So you guys go on, and I'll add something if you guys want me to.
Yeah,
That's
I can
something.
talk. So, yeah, we actually have been filming a bit today. Some very, very good scenes. We've been doing a lot of behind the scenes work though, rather than just filming because
Yes.
there's
Takes
a lot
planning.
yeah, you're right. There's a lot to get together.
And the actors are striking. It sucks.
Yeah.
We're gonna dock their pay.
Oh,
Yeah.
can we unionize?
As
Can we unionize?
a higher up, I don't want to unionize.
I can't do that. No. If we unionize, right, the union fees go towards KFC.
But
Can I get in on this?
But do you
No.
want the union
No, that's
fees
okay.
to go towards KFC or towards Batfella? The
Both.
budget?
It goes
Be
towards
honest.
both. Right.
One. If
Well,
you could pick
Be
one.
honest.
I mean, you
Pick
could.
one.
I'll be honest. Would you? No. No. Batfella already has the complete backing of the Chinese Communist Party
yes,
and
sorry,
access
that's
to their treasuries in the Ministry of Arts. So,
Since when?
Oh,
Jack.
we didn't tell you about it.
Since you got hired.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you
Yeah.
started
Since
working
you got
for-
fired.
for,
I mean,
Stephen
hired.
King.
Since you started making
Since
communist
when?
propaganda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, the
It- yeah, it
communist
was weird.
propaganda in here is mandatory. So
The
when
only-
you watch the film and you're like, hey,
Batfella doesn't normally say glory to the Chinese Communist Party. May the greed of capitalism be overthrown.
that was compulsory.
That was compulsory to obtain funding, right?
Yeah.
Boy.
And Batfella, while that is his opinion, we do not condone nor don't condone it. It's just what he believes.
It's art, okay.
Yeah.
Anything for the art.
Art does not represent the artist; it represents itself.
You have to separate the two.
The author's
Yeah.
intention does not matter, and the author is Scott Morrison.
How? Oh no.
Wait, sorry, no, never mind.
The author is Jack Price,
The
but
author's-
Jack Price is actually
Well.
a
You
shadow
guys.
puppet for Xi Jinping himself.
So the author is
Xi Jinping. It's good to have Winnie the Pooh, an expert, working on the set. Which is it's always good to have an expert in the field. You know, they can give the actors tips. You've seen all the Winnie the Pooh stuff, right? He's pretty experienced. He's got a good resume going on. But what I just don't understand is how he managed to get into Australia.
Well.
by plane.
Yeah. Well. You know.
Personally, I think he's more of a boat guy.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't. I don't know, like a good yacht, you know, a good yacht.
Yeah, good save, good save.
He comes on the communist yacht, the big red yacht. No, he comes.
Oh!
He comes in the big red
The big
car.
red boat.
And not to segue.
No, he
anything,
comes
but-
in the big red car.
Hold on.
He comes
Someone
in the
get the
big red
lyrics
car.
up?
Jack, please don't get it. Up.
No. Hold on.
Oh, you're actually gonna play
No,
it?
I'm not. No, I'm
The
trying to.
Wiggles are communists.
no.
No, I'm actually trying.
Yes.
The big red boat is an
Yeah.
actual thing.
Yeah.
I knew that. Yeah.
It's an actual real thing.
The Wiggles big red boat. That's what Xi Jinping
Okay, crank
comes
it.
in.
Let's go. We got it now.
Xi Jinping
Yeah,
comes
so-
to Australia in the big red boat.
The Wiggles, you are the best.
Don't think they're listening, Jack. Not gonna
No,
lie.
but I'm actually
You never know.
I'm
I'll-
playing the vocal melody, so I don't actually know anything else.
Yeah. No.
Oh,
no.
just so the audience knows, I don't know how to play guitar. I just picked this up.
So right.
The maestro right
Okay,
here is
Xi
Ben, and he
Jinping.
really knows
Because
how to
the
play guitar.
Wiggles are.
Don't worry,
communist.
Wiggles. I'll be tagging you in my next Instagram post. So.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Not needed. They can find that out when you tag them. But Xi Jinping, right? The Wiggles obviously are big communists, right?
Yeah.
Big communists, right? Sharing is caring. Okay, that's what they talk about, right?
What?
So
Come
it's no
on.
surprise that Xi Jinping himself borrows the big red boat when coming to Australia to use the big red car while in Australia.
Big red
And that's
rental.
how we recruited Jack.
That's how he recruited Jack.
This is the full story.
Exactly.
How do we not see this?
Oh,
Jack's origin
Oh.
story. No way.
Is there a big red plane?
Surely there has to be.
Well, they don't need one because
Trifecta.
they got the boat.
Well,
Oh, they got the
actually,
boat, yeah.
speaking of someone with a bit of interest in this field,
6 months in a
aircraft
leaky
are
boat.
generally painted white to minimise mass.
Wait,
so
but painting them red will make them go faster, won't it?
painting them red makes them go faster, but it makes them heavier as well.
But it makes them less fuel efficient.
It means that they run along the ground. That's a car.
Blue
That's why you see red
SpongeBob.
cars, but never a red plane. That's a
Red
fact.
boat.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can only paint a bit of them. So, you know, Qantas got red at the back. It gives them that extra speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not like they painted it red at the front because that would be the worst place.
Oh, yeah.
You don't when you're playing front heavy.
No, you want your plane to go fast from
From the back.
engines. And
You're
the-
helping the
and
engines.
yeah. So they've got little red bits on the engines too, so it makes them go faster. Fun fact, guys.
You know
Fun
what? I am going to pull this up on my phone. I am not going to play this on the computer because
What?
it will mess up
Big red
audio.
boat.
Pull the lyrics up and then
Oh.
Sing along.
What?
Sing
No,
along.
no, no,
Sing
no,
along.
no, no.
Podcast sing along.
No.
Podcast,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I-
sing along.
One,
yeah.
two,
Sing along.
four.
I was going.
Big red car. We travel near and we travel far.
I'm not participating.
I will put on just a snippet. I'll put on just a snippet of the Big Red Boat song, but I
Wait,
will
Big Red
not
Boat? What?
play all of it.
Big Red Boat.
Is that an actual song?
Yeah,
For me
so if you guys know, if you guys are a true Wiggles fan, which I am definitely.
I stand
I-
the Wiggles.
I'm a
I,
wiggler. Hey, you guys.
Don't stand Luna,
Oh, oh, oh.
stand Greg.
Oh.
Are you wigglers as well?
oh, believe me, everyone.
Tag your
Oh,
friends
oh,
to wiggle them too.
Yeah, exactly what Ben said. Tag your friends to wiggle them as well.
look,
Jack, you're just playing dead.
look. So we all love the Wiggles, I presume.
We're
and-
all
and-
wiggling
and-
together.
There is no irony.
We're all wigglers.
and believe me, we keep on wiggling.
Now, Bet.
So,
Okay.
Okay,
Now,
as the
Bet,
Wiggles will
Bet,
always
I'm just gonna
say.
say, with your comment, I feel as though there was some irony in there.
irony? I've never
What?
been ironic in my life. I think you're just picking up on stuff that isn't there.
No, Bet.
So
About those comments, I think there was some irony in there.
A bit of recursion.
all right. So I'm gonna play the song here. This is the OG version,
Right.
What
the
is
one
it?
that
What
I
is it?
respect. Big Red Boat.
The one you respect, you don't respect the new stuff?
No, why would I not respect the new stuff?
Stand the old Wiggles.
Look,
Embrace tradition. reject
sorry,
modernity.
especially to my cousin
Stan
Robert.
Murray. Stan Murray.
Yeah, I say sorry to my cousin Robert because he
Am I
loves the
right?
new Wiggles, but I
Murray,
love.
that's the shit name. Between Emma, Wiggle, and Murray. Murray.
And
Yeah,
Lachlan
well.
too.
Anyway, so
And
here's the
Lachlan.
song. I am gonna play it for these guys because these guys are probably gonna hear it for the first time.
Big red boat, stay afloat, cruising the ocean blue.
Where does Winnie the Pooh come in?
Stay afloat,
Where does Winnie the Pooh come in? I need to see him.
He should definitely be in there.
full of friends.
Okay, we don't want to copyright strike. That's actually
Yeah,
gonna get
anyway.
affected.
That actually gives me Russian
No, it can't be copyright
anthem
struck
theme,
because
like vibes.
no.
Like that type of music, like
Sure.
the Soviet music.
So
Yeah.
you know,
Sassler's using-
subscribe to the Wiggles YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Cause you
Subscribe to
know,
Wiggles on YouTube.
yeah, cause you know they have some of the best OG Wiggles videos on there. No one cares about the new stuff except for if you're like a 5-10-year-old.
It's great to wiggle to.
Yeah, to wiggle too,
Quite
and
aggressive.
believe me, keep on wiggling while you're at it.
Oh, you didn't see it, but Jack just did the finger gun thing.
Yeah.
Did the finger guns.
And he did it quite aggressively too.
Yeah,
You're wiggling.
I personally feel offended.
Now,
Oh come on!
oh, okay. So we got to cancel this. This
We just
podcast.
cancel ourselves.
We just got cancelled by ourselves.
We just got cancelled.
What? No, we
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, we did.
The
No-
Wiggle stands are
Yeah.
coming after us.
Yeah.
It's trending on Twitter right now.
Yeah, Wiggles.
All those new Wigglers, they heard your comment about not liking the
The
Wiggles.
nouveau wiggles.
And
oh,
now they're coming.
Okay, look. As much as I don't like the new Wiggles, they are keeping that brand alive, which
yeah, but
they
it's
should.
a brand. It's a brand now.
Uh,
It's
It's an idea.
yeah, exactly.
it
And
used
that's
to be. It used to be something bigger than a brand, but now it's been turned into a brand.
yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. They're keeping that band alive, and the brand alive.
But like,
But
see, before
for people our age, we would always remember the original Wiggles and
But-
love them.
before it wasn't a brand. It was more than that.
Yeah, it was
The
the
original-
Well, yeah,
It was an idea.
It was an
it was an idea, but yes,
Now it's
definitely.
just being turned into a brand.
Marketing strategy. What if there's Wiggles bobbleheads like that one there?
Oh.
For those in the podcast
Oh.
who can't see, I'm going to do an audio description of what's on the desk. It is a
What?
pop vinyl pop figure of Sheriff Woody, which is a vinyl figurine. It's approximately 10 centimeters in height. And I was just
You
curious
don't
as
need
to
a-
inquire if they made those in the shape of the Wiggles.
No.
No.
Do they sell Wiggles merch? And is
Yes,
it for
they
kids?
do.
Is it for kids or is it for adults?
Oh, jeez.
See, it's either for kids or
Seth-
for adults.
Seth,
It's
the kid
no one in
sizes would
between.
fit you.
Wait, would you
Yeah,
go?
but
Would
it's
you go?
not
Wait,
in
would you go?
What? This is $500.
It's
What
still,
for?
it's still in the box, mate.
Yeah, still in the box, just for a original. I had one of these as a kid. A original Wiggle doll that when you press it in the stomach, it
Seth.
sings something.
That looks
Would you go to an
exactly
18
like the
plus
Woody
wiggle
doll.
show?
Yeah.
Woody and Greg are the same.
Yeah.
He's based off Greg, I'm sure.
It's got
Well-
the cowboy
well-
pants too,
Well,
Yeah.
and the same
no,
shirt.
Greg is based off Woody. Woody came first. Wait, no. What?
No, I think
I'm
Greg.
pretty sure
Greg-
an actual person was born
Did he?
before the
I
film
don't
came
know.
out.
Greg came first.
Yeah.
Greg came before.
Oh yeah, he
He was
did because
kinda-
the Wiggles were in
Oh,
1991.
Cowboy Jeff.
His mum wasn't just like, oh, you know what, I might have a kid named Greg and he's gonna look exactly like
$400. Okay, so that's cheaper than the Greg one.
Very
Oh,
cheap.
oh wait, hold on. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna research this only because reasons.
Worthwhile investment.
Wiggle.
Jack, you're making it sound like there's
Hold on.
There's more
Shut up,
at stake here
Sean.
than just...
Oh, sorry
There's
everyone.
more-
We're going on a long
there's
tangent
more-
about our
there's more-
childhood.
There's more to your no, Jack.
More to your research.
More. You're talking about it's like when someone says, "What's the
Wiggle
wig?" You know, just for research reasons. You know.
Oh, okay. Hold on. So I just found clips of these Wiggle dolls that people have obviously
Oh,
posted onto
Peter.
YouTube.
Oh,
And if you guys can't hear this one on the
No.
podcast, I'm sorry. This is just mainly for us
He
in the
loves-
room. But
yeah. Hi, Greg. Nice to meet you. Auto tune sounding a bit off there, Greg.
I totally had
But
those
what
as a
is
kid.
Greg writing?
That's some MP3 compression for you.
I totally had those as a
See.
kid.
The Murray
Yeah.
mouth.
Just to take a tangent away from the Wiggles,
Yeah,
Sam-
please do.
Samsung ads talking about, everything has to be 75 inches or greater. I think
72. 6 feet and up.
70.
No, it's
Like,
75.
that's setting unrealistic standards for, males and certain sizes in certain areas. Like,
Yeah.
And height.
yeah.
And
In
height.
height, of course.
Height.
Yeah, not length or anything, like in height. I think that's
Oh.
unrealistic. But
And as someone
And
who
girth.
meets those standards of 72 inches and up, I can say they are very realistic and they're very good.
for someone
In height.
under 72
height.
inches, I'm quite
In height,
disappointed.
of course, because it's 72 inches, which is 6 feet.
Yeah, you'd need one of those roll-up things if it was. No, never mind.
Wait, what?
Don't worry. I'd say what, but we'd have to cut it out.
If you're over 2 meters, you just you roll up.
You roll
You
up.
can't support
Yeah.
yourself.
It's like a fruit roll up.
Yeah. And it gets all stuck to itself.
Oh!
No, it's like one of those bands you'd wear as a kid.
Oh,
Where it's like, like that, and then you hit it against something firm.
TikTok.
Oh no, that's
Then it becomes like a
that is an
drumstick.
awful, awful image.
I have a TikTok.
Wow. For those
Sap.
who can't see
No,
the
Sap,
TikTok
Sap,
that's
you
on
just-
JP's
Oh, no.
phone, it's holding up a TikTok page for the Wiggles official blue
Yeah.
tick. And so check that out, guys. If you're a TikToker,
If you're a-
TikTok
if you're a-
Wiggler.
If you're
Yeah.
a true wiggler, check them out.
Yeah. You
Tag
know,
your friends to wiggle them too. Can we actually not release this podcast, please?
No,
Can we
please.
really not?
No,
I
we
really don't
should.
want to.
No, we should, but it should be edited.
Oh yeah, no, Jack, send it to me and I'll edit.
We'll just cut it down to just Ben saying Wiggler.
No, because we have to have my analogy. We need
Yeah,
my
yeah.
What's your analogy?
It's like one of those bands you'd wear as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
time
Just say
to
Saffamath's
time for a
analogy, that's
wiggle
the title.
analogy. Time for a wiggle analogy, people.
Guys, if you're a true wiggler, like this video and comment who is your favorite wiggle.
Yes.
Is it wiggle?
That
or
is the
favorite
challenge for
wiggle?
this.
If you say Lockie,
Favorite
you're
wiggle.
automatically unsubscribed.
Wait, what?
And if you
If
say
they say Lockie is their favorite wiggle,
Well,
then they
well,
automatically
well,
get on-
any of the new wiggles.
Automatically,
No,
Jeff is undoubtedly the best Wiggle of all
No,
time.
no, no, but
I'm sorry.
what's I forget his name.
Unless you find Emma adorable, then leave a like.
yeah,
Anthony,
Ah.
Greg, Murray,
I'm not gonna say what I said
Yeah,
earlier during the
exactly.
day. I'm just gonna say adorable. So just
Sam.
Yeah, no, stop speaking, please. Jesus Christ.
look. I just
don't believe in that.
said one thing. I put a cap on that. We're not coming back to it.
That's his name.
Oh,
Simon.
Simon?
Simon.
Simon Price. Simon Price is his name.
Ah. I wonder
Yeah.
if he's related to.
Yeah, no idea.
Cool.
But I think it's a Price with a Y though.
Mm.
I don't think it's a Price with like ICE. I think it's a Price with a Y.
I don't think Simon's that bad, not gonna lie.
Simon's.
Well, actually, Simon
He's
was
very-
in
He's
the.
very wiggly.
Well,
I thought
yeah,
Simon
but
was
also, if you guys watch, did you guys see Woohoo Wiggly Gremlins?
No.
No, I don't think I've seen
Is that on
Jack.
Woohoo Island?
Okay, okay, because if you guys have
Does he
seen
sing
that
Matt?
one, he plays one of the Gremlins in that
Right.
when Greg was still in the Wiggles. So
Oh, Callum, did you know? I think it's like Jack's grandfather was in.
Oh, yes,
I
let's
wanna
talk about
say-
this.
I want to say I think it was in New South Wales Parliament or Federal Parliament.
Oh.
He was a member for
New South
Newcastle.
Wales.
New South Wales. He
Yeah.
was a part of the New South Wales Legislative Assembly. And oh wait, no, that's the upper house.
Legislative
I don't know the
Assembly,
No, it's Legislative
Is-
Council.
Legislative Council,
That's no, he was part of
is-
the Legislative Assembly,
which is the lower house.
which is like the
That's
like
the lower
local,
house. The
local
council is the
MP
higher
stuff.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, but he he was a member of the Labour Party, I think.
Oh, what a legend.
Yeah, and he represented multiple constituencies. I remember one of them was Maitland, I want to say, or Newcastle.
Oh, actually, I think I have heard of this. I think Patterson kind of area.
rubber bats.
So Jack, what was
No,
his
like
name?
the place.
What was his name?
Oh, John Price.
Yeah,
So research John Price on your interwebs.
maybe don't do
Yeah. No.
And don't click on images. Just in case. Like,
If you're a true
It won't be that
Jack
bad.
Fitness fan, don't
Yeah,
click
he
on
was-
the images.
that.
yeah.
We dare you. Otherwise, it'll go 100% gone wrong.
Treat
Gone
yourself.
wild.
Click on
Gone to the
images.
streets.
Click on images and scroll down to the very bottom.
So he was the member for Waratah when that was a place. It's in Newcastle.
Do you want to
Yeah,
speak?
that's-
Do you want to speak a little bit
And
like
then-
louder so the mic can catch you?
Yeah, and then he represented like Newcastle area and Maitland area, which is pretty cool. He
It's awesome.
yeah, it's actually pretty mad. I like that.
What
He
happens when
was
you
the
get-
very first deputy speaker of the House.
Oh, wow.
And he retired at the 2007 election. He has made a member of the Order of Australia for his service to the Parliament of New South Wales and community through executive roles with youth, educational, church and broadcasting organisations.
Missionary.
Okay, so
Okay, mate.
not necessarily. It might have been, but yeah, we can hope not.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, he's the University of Newcastle, which he was deputy chancellor of for a year, awarded him an honorary degree of Doctor of Letters. What the hell is that?
Doctor of Letters, what?
Means he knows letters.
Harry Potter's type.
He knows all 26 of them very
Apparently,
well.
it can be considered an equivalent of like a Doctor of Philosophy, or like science or something like that.
Oh, wow.
But it's about contributions in the humanities, so
Pretty cool.
that's pretty cool.
You know what's even a bigger flex?
What?
Okay. A person who has been in one of these podcasts, I won't say who, but their father has actually played with the cockroaches.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I'm not going to say who. In the comments, you've got to figure it out.
Wait, who are the cockroaches?
The Wiggles before they
The
became-
Wiggles
Yeah, the Wiggles
they were
before the
Wiggles.
Wiggles
Really?
exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Comment down below. Whose
Can we actually try figuring it out right now?
No. No.
No. They got to work it out in the comment
Can I
section.
take your guess and say it was Ben?
No.
No, it actually isn't me.
Oh no, you shouldn't say that.
No, but I won't say any more.
Okay. Yeah.
And
Oh.
no one. But biggest flex
So-
of this podcast, of anyone who has ever been on this podcast. Yeah, super cool.
Okay, so I just have a random question. I'm not guessing who it is.
Even if you say no matter what you say, I'm gonna say no. No matter what you say, okay?
Even if it's the right person.
Even if, no matter what you say, I'm gonna say no.
Am I
Just,
cool?
just so you know that.
Wait.
So say something, Jack.
Ben.
No, say what you were gonna say earlier.
Okay, I can say.
If
Hmm?
okay, so you say that he's been on this podcast, not the person who has been on this
Did
podcast.
you say he?
The person.
Well,
No.
a person.
Ooh. No,
Whoa.
I actually didn't say a gender, and that could
No, you didn't.
mean
No!
either. That could mean either thing. That could mean.
Yeah. So
It could mean no. It could be a guy or a girl who's been on this podcast.
okay,
The actual person has been on this
is
podcast,
there a way?
and their father has played with the Wiggles.
Is there
Do
a
you know
way?
this for a fact?
I know this for a fact.
Is there a way that he can get me in touch with Cockroaches Nuts and Wiggles? so I can interview them for a
I'm gonna go
podcast.
ahead and
This is
say
pre-fame.
no.
This is pre-fame dates.
Wait, what? No, come on. Damn
Do you
it.
have? How do you have? proof?
Jack, the fame's changed them.
Because the person is Big Ledge, and if they are Big Ledge, then
Felix?
Whatever they say is true.
whatever they say is true.
Wait, no, it's not Felix. It wouldn't be Felix.
Can't say.
No.
You'll find out later.
Yeah,
Find out
go-
in the comment section
No,
below.
at the end of this.
Since the only people that are watching this video are friends anyway, comment below and so we can see who it is. Because I have no idea about this.
Would you?
And also tell me if there's a way for that fire to get in touch with me with the Cockroaches / the Wiggles. So I can interview them and talk about my awesome childhood with them. So
that's actually not what we're.
anyway, we'll figure this out.
Okay, now onto one of our many other topics.
Oh yeah, one of the other ones.
Yeah.
There's so many to
one
talk
of the other
about.
ones that we had. Prepared.
Yes.
Here's one we prepared earlier.
Oh yeah. No, this is one that we prepared earlier.
Yeah.
Did you fuck
Oh
it
shit,
up?
I fucked it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not the right thing.
I was also thinking like that's still on the topic of the Wiggles. Like
Oh yeah, no more Wiggles.
Yeah.
For the minute, no more Wiggles.
we need to
At the end
jump
of
to
this
something
podcast,
else.
you
What,
have to
that
tell
one?
us.
Yeah.
At,
No.
Okay.
No, next podcast, you have to say
Next
who it is.
podcast at the very
Next
start.
podcast.
Yeah.
Only if it's no, and I'll say who in the comments
Yeah.
got it right.
Yeah, we'll talk about this in the comments, but for
No,
now,
no. We won't actually tell the comment section.
yeah, no.
Make sure you see the, the comment from Yally Wally.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
Sean has pointed out a topic that he wants to
Oh, you had
us
it
to
written
talk
down,
about.
and I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, I've written it down.
What did
but,
you have written down, Jack?
Well, so I had a whole list back when this.
No. Just say what this specific.
Yeah, you know
one
what?
is.
You don't need the
Yeah,
don't
so-
need the context.
So basically, the topic is: are people being too harsh on comic book movies such as Batman, Robin, Suicide Squad, Spider-Man 3, Ghostbusters 2016, and
So it's
Ninja
just
Turtles
specific
3?
ones.
No.
They're not. They're not being harsh enough.
I think they're being just as harsh as they need to be.
Those are some very specific movies you've chosen. It's
Yeah, but
almost
they're
like
also,
you've
like-
chosen.
It's
the
almost
ones
like
that are
the-
most
Yeah.
hated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, okay, but that's the thing, is
Yeah.
because I assume Jack likes them and thinks everyone else is being too harsh on them.
Not.
Yeah,
All of them?
even the bad ones in here I actually like.
But
Like what? What do you
but
think
see,
is like a bad one?
Which
Yeah.
one do you...
And why do you like the bad ones if they're bad?
Okay, so
choose a movie?
I don't. Okay, so for the minute, I am just gonna say that, for instance, Ghostbusters 2016, I generally like that film.
Ooh,
Um,
controversial.
I know that everyone disagrees with me, the same way that no one likes Amazing Spider-Man 2. which I love that film. But anyway, back on the topic
Oh.
is that I like Ghostbusters 2016 in general, and I don't get the critical, I guess, mean
So, here's my
critic.
I think one of the
attention
I think
that
one of the flaws with it comes down to just poor writing.
yes.
Right.
I think the film felt ingenuine.
Yeah.
Like when I do understand the idea that from a perspective, like you don't actually need a reason.
It felt
And,
like it was a
like,
cash grab.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, the
But
quirk
from
wasn't-
the other
The whole quirk of it being all female wasn't enough to justify.
But all
Yeah.
films are cash grabs, so you can't really make
No,
that
no,
argument.
No. I think
I disagree.
all reboots are cash grabs.
Well,
Yeah.
most of them are.
Like, if they'd done it maybe as a sequel, or I mean, I didn't think their casting was bad or anything.
The
me
original is almost never a cash grab if it's an original intellectual property.
Yes.
However, if the intellectual property already exists and it's loved, then it's most likely a cash grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
that's- but
But
franchises.
that
and
doesn't
things like that.
specifically mean
But people
that
want
it
to
won't
Has
be.
that it won't be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there are many. Like okay, I know.
It
this-
doesn't mean they won't care. Per se.
Yeah. There are lots of films that are reboots and all that are
That are bad and don't get money.
bad and don't get money, but even on the flip side, good
Yeah.
and make money, but they don't just make money because it's a reboot. They make
Be-
money because it's
they're
a good movie.
Yeah.
Like it exists, but okay. From my perspective, I understand the idea that if you watch a movie and then you go, yeah, that was a good movie. I enjoyed watching that. Like, I understand that perspective from you, Jack.
Hmm.
But the thing is, there are not many other people with that perspective, and that's why overall it's considered people just watched it and didn't enjoy it. Like there's all this criticism that you can have of why it was bad. And it was a reboot. It was all,
Like people are always gonna not like. So there's always gonna be someone who doesn't like a movie.
Reboots always
Mm.
get a bad rap from the get-go as well, because they're just doing a tried and
It
tested
depends.
formula.
Yeah, it depends on the idea behind it. Because
So okay,
what's
let's think Spider-Man 3. Was
Yes.
that on your okay?
Yeah, Spider-Man
That-
3 was
that-
on my list.
That
yeah.
was not a reboot. That's a sequel.
Yeah, that was a sequel.
Is there anything? Do you have any movies there that are original movies?
Oh.
Batman, Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad, yeah.
Yeah,
that, you know
that's
what?
that's
that was
close
a-
enough.
Yeah,
That's-
it's
that's-
DC, but it's original.
I think that's
it
an
was the first
example.
film.
That's an example. Well, it was like it was a pretty new intellectual property.
Mm.
Like people, the masses that
was
are going
just
to
mad.
watch the movie weren't really introduced to it other than like the obvious, like the
Yeah.
really big ones like Joker and Harley Quinn and that.
Yeah.
And even those, they changed to such a degree
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
like people knew before from the comic books, they couldn't recognize it in the movies because
Or it was hard to.
it was
Yeah.
hard to because
It was a very clean,
yeah.
new take. But just because of that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be.
It was kind of overshadowed as well by things like The Dark Knight, I reckon, as well, because
Oh.
they were really immensely successful. Heath Ledger's portrayal of Batman.
Batman,
Oh,
that would have been
oh,
interesting.
Sorry, I'm vaguing out the Joker. You know, like there's, you know, you can't just live up to that. Like that's, you know, him and Mark Hamill. It's kind of everyone was like, oh, it's not Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
When you've got
Um,
big shoes to fill, it's hard to.
yes.
Yeah.
But it also doesn't help when there's poor writing. So like
Yeah.
if I'm using that analogy, it's hard to fill the big shoes when someone's chopping off your toes.
Wait,
No,
that-
it does-
Wait, no.
That makes it
It's
easier.
hard to fill the big shoes when someone's
Filling the
putting
shoes
really
with concrete.
thick socks on you.
Yeah.
It's harder to fill the shoes.
Or they've put concrete
Oh,
in.
fill the shoes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're
Yeah, no.
yeah.
I'm trying to say fit the shoes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
You're right,
fitting
you're
as
right.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your original analogy was good. And
Whereas if you had small feet and they put concrete
like-
in, it would fill this very well.
When you get around like some
But
with
then it
some
has
kind
no
of suicide
functionality, like
squad. What are you going
okay,
to do about
here's-
that?
here's
You
my
can't wear it.
okay. Here's the thing about Suicide Squad.
Go for it.
I think that was not a bad movie for like any of the, you know,
Like the
oh,
idea.
it shouldn't exist.
Yeah.
All of that. I think it was a bad movie because
It was just dumb.
it was just like, it wasn't entertaining to. It didn't build to anything. Like
Yeah.
it was just another. I'm a villain and I'm oddly grey and I'm a monster and I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, they didn't really put
Yeah.
much like they didn't make you really involved, and they're trying to introduce all these different characters as well,
Yeah.
which just makes it worse. So you can't really put a lot. You can't get someone emotionally attached so
To one
much to
specific-
to.
I think you can, but they couldn't. But
Yeah.
That's
it makes
what
it
they-
harder for themselves, right? Especially.
But-
Especially given the type of movie, especially with the villain, when they had, it's only one person they had to be like, oh, I don't like this person, or no, in that case, they're like, oh, I feel for that person.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
why.
they're a victim. But like, they didn't even put. It didn't look like there was much effort put
There's
into that. It's
nothing
just-
to
Well,
emphasize.
no,
with the
besides whatever that
It's-
fiery guy was, he was alright.
No,
Yeah, the
Oh,
fire guy
yeah.
had.
El Diablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least-
What were you gonna say?
that was
earlier,
the only
Oh.
backstory where you can be like,
yeah.
oh, I
Sure,
saw-
I
I
see-
see,
I
I
see
see why
focused
he's
on the
angry.
action.
Yeah.
But you're not like I so wanted to
Yeah.
get his revenge. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I never felt on their side.
Yeah.
yeah. Like I was just gonna say that. Like that's what they were accomplishing with Birds of Prey. They did basically what they wanted to do in Suicide Squad is what they did in Birds of Prey. So they accomplished-
In some sense,
Wait,
yes,
what's
I
Birds
agree
of
with that.
Prey?
Birds of
No.
Prey is.
It was immensely better than.
Wait, what
Yeah,
is-
I reckon
but at the
the-
same time,
I
they
reckon-
did not characterize.
I reckon the worst character that was
Very well.
characterized in Suicide Squad was I forgot the name of it. That's how
That's how
memorable
bad
it
it
was.
was.
Will Smith's character.
Oh,
Oh,
shooty
Dead-
guy.
Yeah.
Deadshot.
Yeah,
Deadshot was awesome.
No,
No,
but
Deadshot as
the
a
way-
character is
but
a
the
great
way-
character.
but
I
the
did not
way-
enjoy him in the movie.
Yeah, but the way they especially like had his backstory was just so bad. It's just like, oh no, you have a daughter. Well, you talk shit, you get hit, mate. You're shooting people for a living. It's gonna catch up. Oh, but he's got a daughter. He's got to care for. Yes,
And
maybe the people he killed did it as well. Who
that
cares?
can be spun.
He's an
correctly.
assassin.
Maybe-
But the way
maybe
they
you
did
can.
it, but the whole thing was, oh, he's got a daughter. Feel bad for him. Family. Oh my god.
He's an
With some side
assassin.
of Suicide Squad. Oh my god.
Are we some sort of Suicide Squad?
The worst line, easily. They said the title of the film. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Write that down.
Write it. Yeah. No. I think.
That's like if in Civil War, Captain America was like, you know what this means? This means a civil war.
Yeah.
Did-
yeah.
Did they actually say that?
No.
Imagine
No, I'm
if
just
they
saying
did.
if they did that.
How lazy is that writing?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say that's not the most memorable film either.
Tony, you know what we're
Really,
gonna
I
have?
genuinely enjoyed Civil War.
I kind of tuned out
I haven't
halfway
seen
through.
it.
You haven't seen it?
I think Civil War is a good movie. I think.
Damn
Not
people.
really
Okay.
worth it.
Okay.
Endgame was
I've
better
seen
than every single
Suicide
MCU
If I
film
were to
today.
compare,
I've seen Suicide Squad too many times, which is twice. But
You've seen it too many times.
no, I saw it. I saw
Let's go see
it.
it
I saw
once.
it one too many times. I saw it once.
I've
No,
seen it
Civil War. I want to talk about Civil War
5
because
times.
the way they introduce new characters. So compare the introduction of Spider-Man to the introduction of
Black Panther.
freaking and Black Panther.
Yeah,
that was
Black
done.
Panther. Yeah.
They gave them such individual stories and like really
They didn't do
What
a
can I
whole thing
compare
where
it
they're
to?
reading from a file and it's a flashback scene.
yeah.
Even Ant-Man they kind of introduced to the world. Like, yeah, sure, he had his
Well,
own film before.
It's more about
But
introducing.
more
It's not about
introducing-
Introducing
them
a
to the
new
characters.
character.
Oh,
So
yeah.
here's the thing.
Yeah, so to the universe. So
We-
Black Panther and Spider-Man.
We instantly get the values of them. We know exactly what they want, why they want it, and we kind of empathize.
Yeah.
Because, like, even if we don't agree with them, we're still able to empathize. Like, Black Panther's whole story is in Civil War. I'm going to kill Bucky because he killed my dad.
Like that's
Right.
that's very clear cut, very simple, and very justifiable. Like
Yeah.
you can look at that and be like, yeah, that's
In
fair.
Suicide Squad, it's just like, why are they fighting this thing? Oh, they got told to, but what's their reward? I don't know, man. Do they go back to their family? The only thing where I could
yeah,
be like, oh,
obviously-
the fire guy has no family. Who's he gonna go to?
Yeah,
What's the point of that? The
yeah.
crocodile guy?
Obviously,
What-
their
what?
award is
The only thing you see is
Will
the,
Smith
the
gets
reward.
to see his daughter. That's his reward, and Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn, best DC character ever, gets a coffee machine in her cell.
That's like,
Good
yeah,
reward.
That's their reward.
How can you get emotionally
good.
attached to that other than the, what was it, Deadshot?
Oh,
Deadeye, whatever his
oh,
name is? Other than that
Deadshot.
one, but
Yeah,
even
yeah.
then,
They didn't do it
he
that
was introduced so poorly that you already weren't attached.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't really care if he had a daughter or not. You just wanted it to be over.
I don't care, I want to see people shoot.
Yeah, but also the reason why he didn't. Yeah, well, back to Suicide Squad again. The reason why he didn't shoot Batman is because his daughter was there. And he didn't want his daughter to think that he was a bad person, even though that he was a bad
But they
person.
didn't portray it in a way which made that so clear cut, I think.
Yeah, I think I understood that scene, and
yeah,
I thought,
but they didn't make it in a way where you think, oh, I really feel bad for him. He's cut between his work and his family.
I don't want to.
And
Your daughter, Dexter.
if that whole scene, if that whole characterization was spread throughout the entirety of the movie, then
Yeah, and it's
then
just
I
like
would
one
love
scene,
it.
it's like one
I
after
genuinely would love it. But like one scene, he's like, "Oh, I don't want my daughter to see that I'm a bad person. But if she closes her eyes, then I'll fucking kill everyone." Haha. Like seems very ingenuous.
And the whole backstory thing, they're just reading from a file and it goes to
Oh,
a
yeah.
flashback.
Yeah.
What?
Like it's so
Uh,
easy to do that.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
the flashback things were cool though.
But it's so
Not when they're
it's so
overused.
lazy.
Yeah.
It's
And when you're doing 5 of them, it's like
it's also
come
quite
on,
cliched
I got
nowadays.
like
Oh.
I got bored watching it.
The only thing that I
Yeah.
have a complaint about
Ben.
with the especially the opening of Suicide Squad is that how many songs there are. Which
What?
like
That's a
so
specific
so
complaint.
first
No,
it's
Ben,
like
when I was
there's
watching it, right? It's
you
like
don't owe me.
it's like holidays, so I'm staying up till like 2-3 a.m. each night. Oh, and the people I was with as well. So it's like 4 a.m. each night, right? It was like 12 o'clock, and we're watching Suicide Squad. No one stayed up for the whole movie. Like no one was tired beforehand.
Yeah.
Everyone was like awake. By the
Yeah.
end of the
They
film,
just didn't want to be awake
no one
anymore.
was awake.
Oh god.
Well, the first time I watched it, like I watched like the first 10 minutes and stopped, and then I was like, oh, I can't justifiably hate this movie if I don't watch the whole thing.
It's like yeah, fair, yeah. But
Makes sense.
yeah.
I still like it. Like
No, here's the thing: if you watch a movie and you enjoy it, and you enjoy watching it,
Don't let
and you don't
anyone
have
tell
any
you that
reason,
you can't enjoy it.
yeah, then that is a perfectly valid reason.
Mm.
But
But if you think it's like if you saying you enjoy the movie and saying it's a good movie are two different things.
yeah,
Yeah.
You can enjoy a movie there's some
Yeah.
movies that are so bad they're good, right? So
Yeah.
like it's like adds to the charm of it. Like
Well, then they
Yeah,
become
for me personally,
the
Suicide
Super Mario
Squad-
Brothers
No.
movie.
Yeah, that's a great example.
Do
The Super Mario Brothers movie.
I haven't seen it. So my example is Who Killed Captain Alex?
Yes!
The Ugandan film.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Horribly made, right? It's just
Huh?
not.
But that adds
I
to the
wouldn't call
charm.
it. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't call it a good film, but that
Oh,
adds to the
that.
charm of it, and that's what makes it enjoyable, right?
Yeah.
That's
Is that a
exact.
consistent?
Oh, but Suicide
attitude?
Squad is not one of these movies.
No.
That is exactly what I would say about Batman and Robin. Like, yes, it's
Yes!
not a good film,
That was just. A
but
bit
also
cringy.
it's funny and
It's so
hilarious.
bad,
Yeah,
it's
no.
good type.
Yeah.
Stuff. It's like The Room.
and like it didn't
that.
fit with the
Yeah.
whole vibe.
I
of the
still haven't
Batman
seen The Room, but I
series.
want to
Yeah.
see The Room.
Yeah,
I want to
that-
see it as well.
I think, like, especially if you're gonna make a judgment and say that a movie's
Oh,
bad,
man.
it's
It
important
was
to
on
know why.
SBS, and my dad
So,
flicked to it.
yeah.
To like,
Like, for why we think
to one of
Suicide
the sex
Squad's
scenes. In
Oh,
Bad could be
it.
seen
It's
as
like 1 or 2
Yeah.
and a half.
Yeah,
films.
something to improve on.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so we counted. So Batman and Robin, we talked about, I think. Suicide Squad we talked about.
Oh, Spider-Man
Ghostbusters
3.
we talked about. Spider-Man 3,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
which we
This
might
is
need
an
to
interesting
mention.
one. I've only seen a bit of this one. I haven't
So
seen all of it.
Spider-Man 3.
You haven't? Oh
The-
my god.
I've seen
Actually-
most of it.
So much of the movie is actually very good.
You know,
but-
I actually
it's
haven't
real
seen
good,
that
but-
original Spider-Man trilogy. Any of the movies.
Any of the movies.
the end is
You guys
okay.
need to watch them. I have
think-
them all on DVD.
I've
So
seen-
I'm not going to make any judgments about this.
I
because
think-
I haven't seen it.
I've
think
seen enough.
the Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire Spider-Man is a very, very good Peter Parker.
Oh,
He's a
yeah.
very good Peter Parker. He's
He-
not that good as Spider-Man.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
And it's kind of the opposite for Andrew Garfield. He's a very good Spider-Man,
He's
but he's not a
perfect
very
Spider-Man.
good Peter.
but
Peter
he's
Parker.
out here being all like...
I'm going to skateboard. I'm going to skateboard around the hall.
Peter Parker doesn't skateboard.
Yeah, Peter
He's-
Parker's run to the litter. Pick
But
last
we got
in
grounded,
dodgeball.
bro. We got grounded. Grounded in
Yeah.
reality.
But then
this is
Tom
what
Holland
teens
was
today
like
are
the perfect
like.
balance.
He's kind of a
Yeah.
mediocre.
I think he's.
both.
I think he's
And
not
I-
as good a Spider. Like because in term.
Every
But, okay, no,
every-
no, no. He's
every
not as
best-
good as being.
Do you want to know who the best
he's-
Spider-Man is?
every iteration of Spider-Man.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Wait, is that,
I-
is that
oh,
the TV
oh, oh,
show?
The TV show.
that's good.
It is what it is the best Spider-Man I've ever seen.
What about,
No. I reckon
The
if you're
voice
talking,
actor's a bit.
yeah, if you're
but-
talking about the movies though, I think
Mark
Tom Holland's
Hamill?
like the best of both worlds. So he's not
Oh,
as
yeah.
good as a
What
Tobey
about the animated
Maguire.
one?
As
What's the
like Tobey
animated
Maguire.
Yeah,
one?
he doesn't
Peter
make as
Parker.
many
Animated
mistakes,
Spider-Man.
and it doesn't pay.
Yeah, but he's also not as good
Oh.
as being Spider-Man as Andrew
Miles
Garfield. But like he's
Spider-Verse.
overall,
Yeah,
He's
Spider-Man.
all, he's all right at both.
overall, he's good at both.
yeah.
And it's sort of like and he has enough charm for both. So
Yeah.
it has like the sort of like well, I don't want
But
to
in
say
like, but in
Let's
a,
go. Oh,
he
no,
has
take
high
it.
entropy. He has
Quick.
high entropy.
Yes.
Quit.
yeah.
See,
He has like,
neither Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire could do their quips, right? Because
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire would just be dead silent in his suit and be like all broody and stuff. But Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield would just bully them.
It's you that's our gobby. Out your mind.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't know
just
what
thinking that
that's
too.
can't say
Um,
otherwise.
what they did
Yeah,
for, they kind of got rid of it now. But
Hey, kid.
remember in Homecoming where they gave Spider-Man the little AI person, like
Yeah,
Karen?
yeah.
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 That was so he would have someone to talk to because they could actually get that charm going.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty.
And that's
Um,
a clever way to move it forward as well. Especially, yeah. It's quite
Yeah.
clever.
Because but the best quips are Spectacular Spider-Man. It's a great. I literally
Real plug
I'm
for you.
going
Fanboy.
to
I haven't seen that show in a
Fanboy.
long time, but I
Rewatch
remember
it.
watching it.
rewatch it. It's not on Disney
Where can
Plus.
you watch it? Where can you
Yeah,
watch
it's
it?
not Disney Plus.
ABC Me.
I'm not going to endorse.
Is it actually?
I'm not
No,
going
no.
to endorse anything.
I am going to. I
Okay,
will
okay.
try and buy the
Oh, I
think I
DVDs
know
because
now.
I'm into buying DVDs nowadays. So
No,
I'll buy the
you-
DVDs.
You can buy them on iTunes.
The Spectacular
yeah.
Spider-Man's on Netflix,
Oh, really?
but only one season of it.
Oh, what?
Is it that one?
Only one season?
I actually didn't read
The
it.
2008 one. Early
Let
mid
me read.
2000s.
Let me read.
Ben's about to feel
Hold
very
on,
old.
I'm going to try and find this.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
the fritters
Oh, well, that's going to mess that up. Anyway,
Probably
sorry
not-
about that, guys.
not-
Netflix.
not-
Yeah, yeah, it is the one.
Copyright things.
I remember that one.
Yeah.
I actually didn't like that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, Spectacular Spider-Man.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna watch that again. But the best movie Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, no.
That's
Easily.
Oh, easily, yeah.
Spider people.
Okay, stop.
yeah.
Because it's
Peter B. Parker is an amazing character. I love the contrast that setting up the original Spider-Man,
yeah.
Peter Parker,
Yes, he
and then-
exaggerated.
and then Peter B. Parker.
I just
The
love that they have the
contrast.
Spider-Man song in it.
I love the
Sunflower.
miles.
What?
The exaggerated.
Are you loving me too much? You see, I'm still like I'm still trying to I'm
Sorry.
still having a battle with myself of who's my favorite Spider-Man, Tom Holland or
Schizophrenia.
Tobey Maguire. I'm still trying to have that battle.
I
but,
think Tom Holland. Okay,
like I don't
think
hate Andrew Garfield, but he's definitely the weakest one.
of the three.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I'm still trying to figure out who's better. Like at the moment, it's Toby because I'm.
Who do
Yeah.
you think's better,
think
including
they're-
Into the Spider-Verse?
I think the way Into the Spider-Verse.
No, I know you think that.
I've only
That's
seen
an
it once,
easy
but I'll
choice.
try and. I think with the Into the Spider-Verse, I think it was interesting how they progressed Peter Parker and how he treats himself like after a divorce with Mary Jane, and how he is like a very sad
Mary
loner,
Fucking
and
ex-wife.
he's
what a
fat,
coincidental
and
name.
all he thinks about is just
Ah.
eating burgers and chips.
Yeah.
I wanna deal
don't
with
we all?
a bitch of an ex-wife. I just want to eat. I just want to grill.
No, but what?
Um,
Okay.
But yeah,
So, including that, who's your favorite?
my favorite.
Including Into the Spider-Verse, which movie?
Yeah,
do you like the most?
you see, if you go movie,
Yep.
oh, God, jeez. Okay, so one of my favorite Spider-Man movies was Far From Home. That was one of my favorites.
Far From Home. I didn't
Heard
love
of
that movie.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen? Come on,
No.
it's
No,
I don't
it's
watch many
it's
movies.
it's good.
I don't think I've seen
Um,
that either.
I kind
It's
of
just-
empathize with the villain more than
everyone needs to watch the MCU.
Spider-Man in that one.
No,
to be honest.
look.
I even said to everyone,
think-
catch up on the MCU before we go
No.
see Endgame. And sure enough, when we see Endgame, I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused.
Yeah, actual. Not gonna lie.
It's like,
What?
come on! I
I
said
will
to
say
Sean,
that.
watch the MCU before we go in.
Yeah,
come on.
I
No,
never,
no,
he
no,
never
no.
said that to
Hey.
me.
Yes, I
People are allowed
No,
to do
you
what
didn't.
they want, Jack. But also at
Don't
the
own me.
same time.
This is what happened.
Okay. Here's my opinions on Far From Home. So it was.
Yeah, go for it.
It was a fun movie. I think I had fun watching it.
Yeah.
I just don't think it was an amazing movie, and I think I didn't really get much out of watching it. I didn't.
That's why this next one is going to be the amazing movie.
Right. I like okay. Comparing Far From Home to
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse, I felt like I actually grew with the characters.
You
Like,
see,
As they evolved, I evolved with them. You know. And,
yeah.
But that didn't happen for Far From Home.
I haven't seen Spider-Verse since the theater. The ones I rewatch a lot are the live-action ones.
See, you know,
I need to rewatch Spider-Verse at some
animated
point.
isn't a genre, and I don't like that people think animated is a genre. It's a medium. It's this, and
Anime.
like
Yeah, but
it's
also
not
I
just
can-
for
Yeah, bro.
kids.
Yeah, but
And it's not.
yeah, but
You
I
kinda
can
got the
see
head for it.
why they call it a genre.
It's the relationship between like
I can see that.
animated and like freaking. Okay, so you can have any genre within animated, like
Yeah.
So,
Hentai.
but you
Jeez.
No need for
can't
examples.
have any genre within any other genre. Like, well, in a broad sense, an animated movie is the same as the difference between like a book and a TV show. Like, they're different, not genres. They're different media.
Isn't it better for book and picture book? Because
I was
there's
making
pictures in movies. So
Yeah, no,
well,
it doesn't. It's the same thing.
It's not. Yeah. Well, never mind. You didn't
Like-
hear that.
I'm more.
Yeah, well, it's interesting how, like, the different, well, I guess not just Spider-Man, but specifically Spider-Man and I guess Batman counts as well, how different all these different films are and how everyone's opinion on them, because I like the original films, but also one of my favorite Batman films is also, with those is The Dark Knight. I haven't seen Batman Begins or The Dark Knight Rises, but I've seen The Dark Knight and I absolutely love it. I think it's one of
Wait,
the best.
not seen The Dark Knight Rises at all?
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, you should watch that and Batman Begins.
Yeah, I need to, and I recently brought them on DVD too, and I haven't
Oh.
watched them yet.
Oh, yeah, watch
Well,
it.
get to it.
Yeah,
Bud.
well, I should. I should. But the ones I'm watching constantly are the originals, because, you know, continuing on from with Batfella. So,
You're right.
yeah. Everyone subscribe if you want to keep up to Batfella, because, you know, lots of things coming down the pipe with that, bloopers and all that silly stuff. Because, you know, we're having so much fun making it at the moment. And we're just having dead silence.
Is it red PG?
What? You were talking. It's not. It wasn't dead silence. You were
it was
talking.
semi.
Yeah, but I thought that someone was going like, I don't know. Like,
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, we weren't going to interrupt.
And go like, yeah, we are having fun.
Oh, well, yeah, we are. I agree. But I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh.
I am genuinely enjoying this.
JP, genuine
That's
question.
Yeah.
What's this being rated? Is it like M for mature audiences?
And for what?
Well, the
reason?
rating
Well-
can't really be set until
Well,
Good point. Actually, no. You actually need a
at the moment,
like you can have a
in
range.
proper productions. You actually need to pay to have.
well,
rating.
the normal cut at the moment is like between a PG or an M, but the one that is
PG,
the
16.
I guess the director's cut, I'm gonna
Yeah.
call it,
That would
which
be
is
more-
Don't let your kids watch it then.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
be careful how you word what you're about to say. Let's say it.
Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to say is that the director's cut of it, there is so that stuff that's underlined in red on your scripts that I emailed you. Those are the director's cut scenes.
That's not how it works.
It's okay. We'll figure that out. We'll have a chat after this to
So,
establish what actually
Look, Jack,
constitutes
we need to
a
have a
director's
chat.
cut.
what?
This
Can I say that
We need to have a
it's
chat
just
about the
director's
future
cut
of
scenes?
An interception.
No, sorry. Continue.
Anyway, so what I'll say is that
Bonk.
the director's cut will be rated like about
there with
M or MA because
Whoa.
there's some very
M.A.
yeah because
Really?
there's some very like I guess scary stuff and
Wait, do I
also
bleed out
some
and die? I hope I die.
No, nice.
Spoiler alert! I die in the film.
there is some very scary stuff and there's some very I guess violent scenes and all that.
Oh, and just so
yeah.
you know, Cal hasn't read the script yet.
Yeah,
so
no, he hasn't.
His spoilers
So,
don't mean
yeah.
anything.
He might actually
How did you guys know that I haven't read it yet? Wow. Okay.
Wait, does that mean he
As
doesn't?
true as that is, it still hurts.
So
Because I haven't checked my emails and I never check my emails.
but yeah, so I think what we'll do is that we're going to shoot both cuts at the exact same time because basically
Don't say when and where because that'll let people know where we're
yeah,
at.
no,
Yeah.
I'm not
No.
because if you
Don't
guys go
dox
back to
yourself.
what my
Yep.
first holiday vlog
Don't.
that
No,
that,
don't.
that happened, I'm not going to say what happened. Just
It's like a mansion.
yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, so no one will probably go to that video. So
Okay.
yeah, so Batfella is coming soon, and I am going to have a news video for that soon.
And when he says soon, he means in a while.
Well, no, I'm going to have it like up by tonight, hopefully.
Batfella.
No, the news video,
Oh, yeah.
and then tomorrow, what we'll do. Well, I'll try and do another episode of Making Movies with Jack Films, which is basically like a vlog type thing of like behind the scenes of
What films are you
Batfella.
making?
Ooh, a camera to film the cameraman.
And
Recording.
we'll also
We're doing a
what,
documentary on the making of that.
which what we'll do is that tomorrow we'll shoot all the Batfella stuff as well as the behind the scenes. So
Hey, you know what we could do? Just have someone behind with their phone or another camera filming as we film that fella. And that's-
yeah, so do that, but also there's a
Two
point
birds
where
with one
I also
stone.
want to take you guys into a lounge room or up the back or something and ask you guys questions from the computer.
Oh,
I
want to see the
interview.
questions.
Interview.
Whoa!
Yeah, so it's basically an interview thing. I have a sheet of
Can we
questions.
print off like a banner and put it? Because that's what they usually do. They usually have like
They have like the poster
interviewer
behind them. Yeah.
on the left, and then like the poster behind, and then
Yeah.
the
Oh,
scene
that,
in front of
yeah.
them. And you
Yes.
can have like obviously not the Batman logo because that would be very wrong, and we are very
Yeah.
creative,
I am
and we
doing
would not
marketing.
copy.
Yeah, Ben's doing marketing on the film, so hopefully
okay.
he
Because I
will
don't want to.
figure something out Wait,
And there's this discussion.
just like
Yeah, so it's very clear.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
something needs to be very
Yeah, no,
Batman-y,
very-
but also resemble Batfella.
Yeah, it has to be Batfella, not Batman.
yeah, it will.
Yeah. So hopefully at some point we'll get most of that stuff done. I'm hopefully going to try and get at least most of it done tomorrow because the other week when I'm here, Ben is away. So hopefully when we get off, especially his scenes done tomorrow, and then if everyone's there the next week when I come back, we'll shoot all the rest of the stuff and see how that goes, and depending on who can come and make it during night, because I want to do night shoots.
Don't say when and where. Don't say when and where.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to say where.
Cool.
But
So it's no.
but we might need to shoot more of the daytime shot that we are doing.
I mean, we can say
currently.
what time of day it is.
Just
Night
not.
time.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah,
a time.
yeah,
of day.
nighttime.
Well, it's not a time of day. It's a time of night.
it's
Yeah.
Well,
It's a time of the
depends.
like of day.
If it's 12 o'clock, it's 12 in the morning.
well, okay. So here's the thing.
Okay.
Do you consider everyone's like one day is 24 hours?
Yeah.
But it's only day for
12 of them. Yeah.
Like,
It's
yeah.
a day-night cycle. Each day-night cycle takes 12 hours.
so. Is it? I don't even remember what the original question was.
Yeah, me neither.
oh.
Just,
Yeah.
how long
Well,
has this been going for?
I don't know.
roughly
Gotta be some-
1,813 bars.
GarageBand?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Ah.
spitting bars, but
Yeah. So this has
oh,
got to
I'm
be
gonna
like.
do my beatboxing.
This will be really like.
So obviously. So obviously, before the show ends, we'll leave the mic to Ben to grab his guitar and obviously play "Toot Toot Chugga Chugga Big Red Car"
Yes.
if he
Oh,
wants
so
to.
is that the outro?
Yes.
Is that
Yes,
yeah.
with the company.
Yes, that is
With a
to
company.
transition us out to the.
Oh, but we're gonna do a
The
slow
podcast.
version of it.
Wait, no, hold on.
Wait, hold on. Are
Can I
we
take a
singing
seat?
or?
Yeah,
you-
we're gonna sing. We're gonna sing.
We're singing.
Can I have a
Okay,
seat?
right. Toot
Wait,
Toot
no, no,
Chugga
no.
Chugga,
Hold on.
starring Jack Films and Friends. So.
Ben.
Oh, it's gonna be a swing.
Essential
Oh,
version.
what am
It's essential. It's gonna be like it's swung.
Wait.
I hope that we get
Okay,
in
give me the
sync.
beat.
Let's try this.
Oh, I can't. Hold on.
You're gonna mess this up.
That sounded it.
I don't know.
Whoa! The big red car has arrived. So obviously before I do my outro, I need to say that you guys need to guess who that I had on this podcast.
Down in the comments.
That
Oh yeah.
who no Ben can explain
Oh.
that because I'm
The history of all podcasts, right? One
Yes.
member's father has played with the cockroaches. Who is it?
And the cockroaches.
oh, and the
were
person who it
winners
is,
before.
don't say it. It has to be someone else. So like you can't say it. I doubt you're listening to this.
yeah. So if so, for instance, if we're listening to this at playback, we comment. If Ben comments, he needs to say someone else, and if someone else says Ben, we can't confirm or deny any of that
Oh,
information.
but we will confirm it in the next podcast.
yes.
Definitely, and I'm not just making that up.
Cliffhanger.
We kind of have to do that now.
Yeah, we kind of do.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so comment down below and also discuss more Wiggles things in the comments below because you might as well. And also, hit the like button down below. Hit
And
the little
subscribe.
and also hit the little bell.
Smash that like
Yeah,
button.
smash that like button.
Slap that subscribe.
And also hit the little bell icon to get notified videos.
Ignore that dislike button.
Yeah, well.
Actually, be honest. Dislike it if you want, but all the effort that's gone into this, you have to like it.
Be honest.
Obviously.
If you're a real fan, you would like this.
Would you?
And
You
listen,
like.
I hope you guys made it this far, because if you listen to half of it, or even just the 3/4 of it, you are not a Jack Films fan.
You're not a Jack Films true fan.
Yeah.
Hmm.
True
And
fan
obviously
with a
you
capital
guys
T.
will not be, gain a, watching that fella. I need to try.
Oh!
I need to try, come on.
Okay, how do we turn it off?